welcome to another lesson on the ARK development kit. Today we will be discovering the magic on implementing dinos to our map. In order to add a dino to your map, you're going to need three different objects. First of all, you're going to need an NPC zone manager. In the properties of this zone manager, you will be able to specify which dinos you want to spawn and where do you want them to spawn. Second, you're going to need an NPC zone volume. This volume will count the amount of dinos within that area. And last but not least, you're going to need an NPC spawn volume. This volume is actually going to spawn the dinos. We're going to link those three together and make them work as a whole. So let's get to it. You're going to go towards your modes tab and you're going to search for NPC, which stands for non-playable character. And let's start off with the NPC spawn volume. I'm going to drag that into our map, and then we're just going to adjust the scale. I'm going to set it to 20,000 at the moment. Make sure it's not too small, because otherwise it will probably not spawn any dinos. Oh, the Z-axis does not have to be that high, so let's make that 6,000. Now we have a pretty good shaped brush. I'm going to drag it over to the middle of the test map. Next up, we're gonna do the NPC zone volume. Let's give it the same settings: 20,000, 20,000, and I believe it was 6,000. So let's drag those pretty much on top of each other. It does not have to be exact, but you can do so, but it's not necessary. Then last of all, we're going to need the NPC zone manager. As soon as you drag that onto your map, you will see a dino skull appearing, or a raptor head, more like it. And now we're going to need to link some of those. Now we're going to link the spawn volume and the NPC zone volume towards this manager. So here at the top, you're going to see linked zone volumes. You're going to add an element, click it, and then you will already see your NPC zone volume. So if you have multiple spawning areas, make sure you give them names that you can remember, so you won't link a zone to the wrong manager. Then we're also going to open up the spawn volume, and you will see that you will get a lot more options here, but you only need to change the zone spawn volume. You don't have to change anything else. So I'm going to quickly close these tabs again. Then the NPC spawn entry container object is basically which dino you want to spawn. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I have created a new dino spawn entry which will only spawn dodos. I mean, who doesn't love dodos? Make sure you check if you actually want them to have in water or you want them to only spawn in water, because otherwise your dinos will not spawn. So let's crank that minimal desired number of NPCs up to 20 and the maximum to 40. The max number of NPCs, or the minimal desired number, is how much the game pushes or forces into your area, and the max desired number is if some dinos are dying and it spawns some new ones. It's not a big problem if it goes over the 20. And the max number of NPCs is the amount of NPCs allowed within that volume. If there's more, I don't know exactly what's going to happen. The game might crash, or it will start removing dinos, but I have no idea about that. Then you can also change the minimum player distance from spawn. Not necessary, but if you want to tweak some stuff, you can also do that. Otherwise, I would just read all the options. They're pretty obvious on what they do. So now we could basically hit our play button and everything would be okay. But if you play within the editor or within the viewport, your dinos will not spawn. If you launch a standalone game, they will, but within the viewport it won't. In order to change this, we're going to go towards window. Oh yeah, there it is. And you're going to go to world settings. Then you see here at the top, editor enable NPC spawners. As soon as we tick this, we will be able to see our dinos spawn. And as you can here see in the debug section, we have a total amount of 23 NPCs. And yeah, let's find our dodos. So here we can see a few wandering around. And we could do the exact same, but we could, for example, use the T-Rex entry, and then it would only spawn T-Rexes, I believe. But at the moment, we only have Dodos here. And yeah, that is really it for this lesson. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comment section, and I will try to answer them as soon as possible.